If you're a new player, a returning adventurer, or someone who feels left behind in Season 4, then this video is exactly what you need. One of the biggest additions in Season 4 is Universal Ore, a brand new catch-up system designed to help players close the power gap much faster than before. However, many players are still using Universal Ore the wrong way. In today's video, I'll explain what Universal Ore is, the best way to use it, how it helps you catch up faster, and why you should prioritize your Codex before anything else. Let's get started. So, what is Universal Ore? Think of Universal Ore as a flexible upgrade material. Instead of spending weeks farming specific items for older progression systems, you can use Universal Ore to speed up your account's progress. Season 4 was designed to help new and returning players catch up without spending months grinding. That's why Universal Ore is called a catch-up mechanic. It lets you skip a big part of the early grind and focus on increasing your overall combat power. Universal Ore is mainly used as a substitute item for your collection. For players who don't know, open the collection menu, then go to equipment. Find any missing gear in your codex or collection. If you don't have the required item, simply tap it and you'll see the option to use Universal Ore instead. For example, if you're missing a rare weapon for your collection, you can use rare Universal Ore as a substitute. Just tap Register Substitute, and it will count as the missing item. The higher the upgrade level of the equipment, the more Universal Ore you'll need. Completing these collection entries gives permanent stats like attack, defense, HP, and combat power. Without Universal Ore, you'd have to spend a lot of time farming monsters and hunting for specific equipment drops. Universal Ore makes this process much faster and easier. Now let's talk about where to get Universal Ore. Go to the shop, then General Product, and open the Guild shop. There you'll find the all-purpose or selection box, which can be purchased using guild points. Guild points are earned from your guild's weekly ranking rewards. The guild ranking event has already ended for this week, but I'll make another guide showing the best ways to earn more guild points in future videos. You can choose between Advanced Universal Ore and Rare Universal Ore, depending on which collection entries you want to complete. Now here's the biggest mistake many beginners make. They spend all of their resources on random upgrades. Instead, you should invest your Universal Ore where it gives the highest permanent value. Permanent account progression is always better than temporary power because those bonuses stay with your account forever. Every future character and every new piece of equipment will benefit from those permanent stats. That's why experienced players always think long term. As soon as you get Universal Ore, use it to complete your missing collection entries instead of saving it for random upgrades. Now let's talk about the most important part of this video, the Codex. If you're wondering where your Universal Ore should go, the answer is simple. Prioritize your Codex first. Why? Because the Codex gives permanent account-wide stats. These bonuses never disappear when you change equipment. They don't expire, and they continue making your account stronger as you progress. Every completed Codex entry gives valuable bonuses such as attack, defense, HP, and overall combat power. Many players only focus on upgrading gear, but equipment will eventually be replaced. Codex bonuses stay with your account forever. That's why veteran players always recommend investing in permanent account progression before chasing expensive gear upgrades. Season 4 is honestly one of the best times to start playing CLM. Before this update, new players had to grind for weeks just to catch up. Now, Universal Ore makes that journey much shorter. Combined with events, login rewards, and other catch-up systems, new accounts can become competitive much faster than in previous seasons. If you've been thinking about inviting your friends to play, now is the perfect time. That's everything you need to know about Universal Ore and why it's one of the biggest catch-up mechanics in Season 4. If you're just starting CLM, make Universal Ore and your Codex your top priorities. The faster you build permanent stats, the easier every dungeon, boss fight, and future upgrade will become. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss more Season 4 guides, updates, farming tips, and beginner-friendly content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.